The next game on our Steam Next Fest list is IXION. At least I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. Now this just looks friggin' pretty. Like really friggin' pretty. IXION uses Unity Analytics. Collects certain gameplay and device data. That's fine, whatever, that's fine. So this is pretty. I mean, look at just this intro menu. Let's make sure that it's not gonna melt my computer if at all possible. Ooh, music. Nice. $60. Okay, that's fine. Apply. Quality. It's fine. I don't even want to turn down that music. I don't care if it overshadows me. That's nice. Look at this. I mean, I could just stare at this for a while. Sorry, very into whatever's going on the screen right now. New game. Where's the any key? Sorry, it's really hard not to make that joke. I'm getting the boom deep in my giblies. I like it. Dolos AEC European Spaceport, Norway, 2049.
Clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures. Check. Guidance go.
Okay, algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol. Check.
Launch control to EMB, Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
They don't even need to give me a game at this point. I'm all for this.
PBS Tycoon to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach.
I just need this. I'm good. Hell yeah.
EMD share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay.
Oh, that's a nifty little docking mechanism. I like that.
Welcome on board, passengers. Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Okay, bye, Smooth Agent. Okay, bye, Demos. Fine. Be that way, people. So, my understanding is this is somewhat of a colony sim. Crunch.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives.
Great.
Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
You know, anyone who says shit like that is immediately planning on evil exploitation. That's literally what their plan is. Anywho, so colony management type game is what I'm gathering from this. Neat. Now, this is not the first space station management game. First one I've played in quite some time, but I know that there are a couple others out there as well. So I'm curious if anyone has any opinions on how this holds up. Tutorial. Views. Station view. Tycoon structural improvements. Planetary system map. Alright. WSID. Zooming. Rotate. Got it. Building. No. Do I actually have to do those? Oh. Multiple tabs. Got it. Exterior. Great. Planetary system map. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Camera controls are not usually too terribly hard. Okay, resource cost. All buildings cost a varying amount of alloy and some cost electronics. Newly constructed buildings require a certain amount of power to be activated. The available power is provided by the Tycoon Station and can be increased. So this is literally Space Station Tycoon. As in a Tycoon game, because that's like a thing. Okay, no, I get it. Activating buildings increases the required number of workers within a sector. Having workers to operate all active buildings is essential to maintain station safety. Great. Buildings can be dismantled. Rotation. Okay. Building place, resource delivery, construction. Okay. Mechs and transport. I like mechs. We got our yellow walker mech. Nice. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sector view. Okay, we got our various rotational sectors on the map. But down here, looks like I'll have to do something to unlock those at some point. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Alright. Docking bay. Construct mining ship, cargo ship, science ship. Okay. Various supplies. Cool. Supply large. Neat. Oh. Yes, please. Big old station with a huge amount of boosters in the back. I dig it. I dig it. And then we've got this view. Mars, healthy competition, waiting for science ship. Alright. Moon, abandoned base camp, waiting for science ship. I feel like I should probably make a science ship. Look at that sun though. Neat. I like the particle effects they did here. Saturn, dark side of Saturn. Alright. Neat. We can mine all the various resources. Okay. Cool. Oh, we can actually move to the different stellar objects. Neat. Alright. Okay. So, they haven't really told me what to do. So that's general information compendium. Notifications, none. Ah, very top corner. Barely visible up there. Build a workshop. Okie dokie. Workshop. Build a workshop. Perfect. Did it. Build a stockpile. I can probably do that. Set the stockpile to store alloy. Cool. Did it. Collect 40 alloy. Is that a weight situation or is that a... Ah. Got it. I just have to mark them. Still collecting stuff. I mean, my goal has left. Resources. Oh, lots of resources. storage of resources, great. So we have to stockpile each individual type of resource unless I think we can set them to do multiple. Incoming message.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
And Emma Klein, right?
Administrator.
Hello.
Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munshi, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body.
Well, all right.
Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Okie dokie. New objective, communal dining. Okay. Well, I think I just need to tone this down here. Alright. Resolve the event communal dining in stockpile small. Administrator, Tycoon crew members currently have no means of collecting food supplies from storage. Analysis suggests impending crisis due to an influx of hungry crew, and subsequent accident rates are projected to rise by 64.7%. Nyokon's social ecosystem theory suggests that refectories can be used to both ration and distribute food provisions in a stellar habitations setting. A commitment to providing food for the crew would reaffirm your position as a competent administrator. My only option is, yes, I will indeed build your food thing. I will do that thing. Food. Refectory. Food. You're building food thing. Housing. Crew quarters. Structured docking bay. Oh, that's real big. That's real big. Sector locked. Alright. Sector locked. Alright. Refectory building. Almost complete. Done. Oh. I'm supposed to set a separate stockpile to store food. Food. What happens if it doesn't have enough storage space in the next one? Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, you know what? How about we store material there, and we build another storage doodad? Stockpile. Food. You shall be food. What are you? You are polymer that I don't probably need yet.
Administrator,
Aye.
I have an incoming transmission from Wardruk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Okie dokie.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Mounted Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange, out of courtesy with the Oceanabi, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabi will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes.
Okay.
Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines.
Probably means I have to
Administrator,
build a cargo ship first.
Trust in genetic conatus. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Trust in genetic conatus. That's... Sure, please explain what that means and I'll trust it. Alright, so we're feeding people. Feeding people's happening. This is good. We've got 35 out of 200, so that's just happening. Construct a cargo ship in the docking bay. Sure. But we've got food over here. Why are we not connecting all of our shit together? Can I construct roads? Housing, structure, food, factories, tech lab, infirmary, road. Haha! Road. 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 Build roads. We'll have access to all the food we could ever want. Also, I'm pretty sure I need to supply polymer to that. Quarters. Administrator. Some crew members have no quarters to live in. During human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indicator of civilization decay. Don't reproduce humanity's basic mistakes aboard the Tycoon. Sure. You can have places to live. How do I know how much places to live people need? Crew. 85 crew. Okay. So I have 85 crew, and I can build 15. All right. So yeah. So we're gonna need to build out some residential areas or something. Let's build 1, 2, 3. And we'll build out some roads to that last one. Alright, so that's 45. That's fine. We'll do road. And then more crew quarters. 1, 2, 3. And then the road to connect all that up. Get cracking. So that'll be 90. Apparently I only have 70 workers now. Did they all die? 9 crew died. Oh. Oops. Oops. Well, now I have an overage of human storage space. I wasn't really expecting them to die like that, but that's cool. We'll go ahead and collect that food because apparently we're going to need it. Let's collect up some of this material. Tutorial, exploration. Interactions on the planetary system map are mainly use of science ships. You can send ships to planets by clicking towards points of interest on the map. Once on site, clicking the event icon will enable you to instruct the team on how to proceed. Can collect science points to advance in the tech tree. Good. Crippled teams. Losing a ship team member will make a resolution of events slower. To replenish a crew, your ships will have to return to the Tycoon. Okay. Well, I don't have the mean to do that. Or do I? Science ship. 6 more crew died of starvation. Okay, well, I don't know how to help you if you're not eating appropriately. This thing says it can feed up to 100 crew members, and I've lost 40. Alright, I'm not entirely sure how that's happening, but I'm sure it's my fault somehow. Can I make you go faster? 5 more crew died of starvation. Okay, well, you know what? I don't know how to help you. I have 5 food. 5 food is required. Hold on. Hang on. 5. Let's watch this happen. I fed the people. I had 0 stored food, so it gets produced slowly over time. But it's only producing 5 at a time instead of the 10 that it says it's supposed to do. So I don't know exactly why that's not happening. Is it just because of the 5 crew that I have in here? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I lost a whole bunch of people though, so that's cool. That's definitely cool. Alright. So these cargo ships and these science ships are not getting built. I'm not clear on why. A whole bunch of crew just died. Oops. So why are you not building when I have told you to build? Is it because I told them to collect this food and they're not doing anything else until that's done? I don't know. It's active. It's not getting materials, so I'm assuming that the food transport is the reason for that. However, I do notice now that it requires polymer, and I don't have any other than this little collection and this little collection here. So I'm actually going to need to build another stockpile. Okay. Well then, let's do that. You get built. Faster, please. stockpiled polymer. I don't know why I need to stockpile polymer first, when it could just simply take the polymer that was in these stockpiles here, or these supplies, and deliver them here. But it's fine. We'll call it good. It's getting delivered now. It's all fine. Cool. Cargo ship's getting built. Peepudo. Peepudo. Well, that's an unfortunate ship name. Tutorial harvesting. Send cargo ship to do harvesting, apparently. To retrieve resources for a Tycoon, you'll need a fleet. Fleet is composed of cargo ships and mining ships. Your fleet is semi-automated and needs orders to function. You can order cargo ships to retrieve up to 3 different resources with varying priority, and order mining ships to drill 1 resource at a time. Okie dokie. Feel like that's probably a thing I'm gonna need, because it seems like we're gonna have limited resources here. It looks like we mostly have alloy, and lots of it. A little bit of polymer to get a ship colony going. Let's order up a mining ship after that science ship is done. Neat. Still pretty. Still pretty. I like it. Cycle is 1 revolution of the station. Alright, cool. Move. Need science ship. Supply depot to collect 100 food. Alright. Can I... Yeah, configure cargo ship to retrieve food from the fleet maintenance window. Fleet maintenance window. Fleet. Peepudo. Collect food, please. Peepudo is going to get food from the Urishnabi. Neat. Okay, 50 at a time. That's pretty good. Oh, we have no probes available. Seagull, science ship. Go to the moon. Go to the moon. I'll see what this does. Moon.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
What's up? Alright. Moon event. Moon. Abandoned base camp. A summary of intelligence collected from abandoned base camp. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and may be used to restore power. There's an average probability of finding resources. Transmission from the Seagull's team. We've reached the UN base using the provided coordinates. It is abandoned and depressurized, but the video surveillance system is still functional. Awaiting orders. Hacking into the surveillance system, the Seagull's team will find a way to access core systems and retrieve any confidential scientific data present. Or, dismantle the camp. Seagull team will dismantle and prepare useful resources for extraction. Potential for science and alloy. Let's exploit it. Let's hack it. Hack the planet. I mean, hack the moon. Hack the moon planet. And while that happens, are my people still alive? We're good. What's left of my people are still alive. This is good. And it looks like my mining ship just got launched. So how about 0 resources to mine on Neptune? That's fair.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, neat. I found 40 science. We hacked the main computer system as you ordered and found several relevant research papers and data assets. Neat. Oh, apparently we can also dismantle the camp. Let's also do that. Alien spores! Alright, where's Uranus? Uranus has nothing to collect. Saturn has... It doesn't say it doesn't have anything to collect. So Neptune previously said it had nothing to mine, but now it just says stored or not. Okay. How do I... Fleet. Biceps. The mining ship Biceps. Alright. Let's get... I don't know. I don't honestly know what I need. Ice. Sure. Do ice. Whatever that requires. Do the ice thing. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. Resources to mine and resources to collect 0. And previously it said that when I selected Neptune, but now it no longer says that. And Urshnavi. Okay, so what if 0? What if 0? Okay. 0. Something tells me that something's fucky with the UI. Because now it goes to 0 and 0 stored, etc. Alright, you know what, whatever, it's fine. Science ship is doing stuff. 30 and 40, perfect. You guys are allowed to come home. Or I'm gonna send you to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Meanwhile, fleet. How do I get these things? Incoming transmission.
Administrator,
Hello.
I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Yes, Mr. Munchie?
Greetings, Administrator.
Sorry,
I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council.
Great.
I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration.
Great.
Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
If you say so. Construct the Vol engine. I would love to. Build a tech lab. Yes, please. Tech lab. Haha. It requires 30 people. Oh. Oh dear. Alright. Do I have space for this shit? I do. Right there. So the problem with that requiring 30 people. I don't think I'm gonna have 30 people. That's gonna be a problem. How do I get more people? I don't think I have a way to get more people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we're gonna build a tech lab. It's gonna be a thing. You know, I'd love to be able to zoom in different parts, but I don't seem to be able to as easily as I'd like. Kind of sort of works, but kind of sort of not. Okay. So, I still haven't figured out exactly how to collect these resources. I guess I can send Peepadow out to do that. Different priority system, I'm assuming. So Peepadow is going to the moon to collect that. But how do I get the science off the moon? Either way, we're going to check out what's up at Mars. Mars, healthy competition. The UN have established a facility on Mars. They are currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. They have submitted an official request to Dolos for aid. So we can repair the fault in exchange for resources, repair the oxygen supply system in exchange for research data, or refuse. I don't have very much in the way of polymer, so that's a thing I probably shouldn't do. We have plenty of alloy, so that one. Peepadow. Yes. Do it. Do it, Peepadow. Peepadow? Where are you going, buddy? I don't see Peepadow. Technology and upgrades. Tech Lab gives you access to the tech tree. Tech Lab generates science points passively, but the way to earn science points is through space exploration. Researching new technology requires science and time. Make sure to spend your science points wisely. Docking bay upgrades. Most technologies can be upgraded. Neat. Neat. Okay. Tech Lab. Tech tree. So currently, I think this is where we're at, right here. Only thing we don't have is the probe launcher and the EVA airlock. So how do I get... solar panels, nice, I like it. But how do we get the engine that they wanted? Not the EKP engine, but the Vol engine. I don't see it on the list here. Research an EVA airlock in the tech tree. Got it. Doing it. Alright, that'll happen over time, I'm sure. Event. Administrator, reports are being received relating to the optimization protocols on board the Tycoon. They indicate that Tycoon crew members are being overworked, and although Dolos employment contracts are designed to provide a high degree of flexibility, it is beginning to take its toll on morale. It would be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members or reduce the number of concurrent active workplaces. Request additional staff, or working a few more hours when the future of humanity is at stake is hardly a sacrifice. We push on. I mean, I'd love additional staff, please. How do I do that?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Great. Workplace safety. Overwork. The more overwork there is in a sector, the less safe the workplaces will be, leading to accidents. Overwork can be checked in the sector view at the bottom left corner of the screen. In order to reduce overwork, either turn off some buildings or transfer more workers to the affected sector if multiple sectors are open. Okay. Sector workplace safety. There's a very high risk of accidents taking place. Current work conditions do not follow Dolos protocols. Workers needed, 71. Active workers, 62. Ah, that would be a problem. I understand where you're coming from. So this workshop can get turned off. We're on extra hours. Extra hours is fine. I don't have anything else to turn off, honestly. Well, that's fine. Alright, so far so good. EVA research has been unlocked. Build the EVA airlock. I can probably do that. That requires 9 people. You know what? I don't have room for this shit. I need to go over there and clear this out. So I need roads. I need roads here. Let's do that. think that'll do. Yeah, that'll eventually get me where I need to be. So let's get people building that stuff. Sector 1's happy, we're doing good. I still don't understand what's going on here. I think it's only storing up enough food to feed the current population. I think that's what's happening here. Possibly. Probably. Maybe. I have no idea. Urshanavi, can I have more people, please? I would like more people, please. Also, I haven't figured out how to get the science off of the moon. But, Mars, did we finish your thing? We did finish your thing. Thank you. The oxygen supply system has been repaired, and the relationship between Dolos and their competitor has improved by 36%. Lovely. So now I need to get you collecting those materials. Probably could set these on lowest priority for the most part. Ah, never mind. Can't do that. Fair enough. So, Peepadow is going to collect up that alloy stuff. Now, I have not figured out how to get Biceps to go do things. Biceps, where are you? What are you doing? What's going on in your life, buddy? How do I get Biceps to go do things? Biceps, buddy, could you do something? Alright, well, he's not doing stuff. Resources. Harvesting. In order to retrieve resources for the Tycoon, you'll need a fleet. Cargo ships, mining ships. Fleet is semi-automated, needs orders. You can order cargo ships to retrieve up to 3 different resources with varying priority, and order mining ships to drill 1 resource at a time. Well, he wasn't. He didn't. So we're trying iron now. But I don't know what is available in the system. Because it doesn't really list anything. It just says 0 resources to mine each time I click on a planet. So I don't know what I can mine, if anything. This might not be something I might not be able to mine home system for stuff. That's just might be a thing I can't do. Which is fine. Might be a thing that comes up in the next system. So, science ship, go to Saturn. We're gonna go figure out Saturn, because there's an event there. Meanwhile, you guys doing things over here? You're not building that road. You're not building that road. Like, I kind of need you to do that. Could you build that road, please? Did it? Is it? Are you doing the thing? They're not doing the thing. Oh, because this probably needs to be turned on. Right. Because things need to be built. Right. Cargo ship. Okay, that needs to be harvested because that's in the way. And that one probably could also be harvested because that's also in the way. Alright, we're doing okay. Trust in the administrator. Always trust the administrator. Always trust the administrator. That's going up, which is always a good thing. I do need more power. And I don't think they've shown me how to do that. Because we've got research, and we've got things like solar panels is a thing. But I don't think there's any information on how to build more solar panels. They told me that I can come out to this view to do things. Structural improvements, join the sites of space travel, which, to be fair, it's pretty. I get it. But I I don't know how to do more solar panels, if that's even possible.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Great. Wonderful. What's Saturn got for me? Dark side of Saturn. A signature resembling that of an EKP propulsor has been detected. EKP propulsion technology is the exclusive property of Dolos, yet records indicate that the company has not deployed any missions to the sector. The signature will soon enter the atmosphere of Saturn. Send the team to perform an EVA to locate and investigate the signature source, or attempt to locate debris in orbit. Once the signature has passed through Saturn's atmosphere, the Seagull's team will analyze EKP residues and verify the signature's origin. I feel like we probably should attempt to get it. I want to get it. I want to see what happens. Still don't know how to get science off the moon. Because I can't tell my cargo ship to get science. So the only thing I can think of is maybe I can get Tycoon to go to the moon? We're going to the moon! Neat. Cool. We're going to... Bye, Earth. I miss you. Oh, this is pretty right here. No, pretty. Give me pretty. We're at the moon now. Yeah. And then there's Earth all the way down there. Alright, so can I collect the science from the moon now, please? Can I have it? I would very much like the science that is on the moon, please. I don't know how to get the moon science. Moon science? How? How do I have you? Give me. I don't know how. Okay. Probably a later situation type thing. Alright, so eBay airlock. Let's build you. I don't know what that little this was for. It might be for roads that need to go between the sectors, so I don't necessarily want to block that at the moment. We're gonna put that right, I don't know, there. Yeah. Faster, please. A prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to be a variation. Seems to use a variation on EKP propulsion. We have stripped it down and recovered informational schematics and resources. We found 40 science. Great. How do I get it? How do I get the 40 science? Wait. Ah. The Seagull can get the science. Okay. Well, just for funsies, we're going to move the Tycoon to... Let's go really close to the sun. I want to say Mercury. Yes, please. Yes. Pretty science spaceship thing. I need. What I really want to see is the warping effect. I'm really trying to get to the the next star system, and I want to see the warping happening. Okay, we're low on resources, so let's collect up these things. This is still being built. We're fine. Let's see how we're doing. Energy-wise, I'm not doing great. Not doing great. Let's turn off that for the moment. Because it definitely don't... homeless population. What? Power. Oh, power. I don't know how to help you guys. I wasn't told how to make more power. I wasn't told how to make more power, I was only told to use more power, and lots of it. Unless, and it is entirely possible, that the actual transport to a new area is causing power. Nope, we're not. We're currently over Mercury, and we're currently about as close to the sun, power-wise, as we possibly could be. It's bright. It's so bright. So if this doesn't give us enough power, then so be it. Oh, nope, we're now at 37 out of 60. So what was... It must have been the travel that was causing power. It just didn't really make it very obvious. Let's turn that back on. What, that's why... Ahaha! Don't turn out the workshop if you want to actually craft things. Got it. Makes sense. Alright, so where are we going? What's going on? Seagull. Have you collected my science? Can I send you to the moon to get this science, please? I didn't realize they didn't collect the science that was on the moon while they were there. Okay, how are we doing resource-wise? Let's collect these two. I'm eventually going to have to build roads over here to get this stuff, but I don't need to just yet.
Power supply overloaded.
Well, I mean, yes.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Cool. Well, now they're telling me how to do that. So turn the power back on. Why? Yes. Power. Power gauge showing current usage located top. The larger your station grows, the more power you will need to sustain your needs. The main way to increase power is to build solar panels through the EVA airlock. To turn off power on a building, you can either enable or disable it through the building panel or through the power grid. Okay. Overloads. When you run out of power, either by losing output or powering on a building when you don't have enough power, a power overload occurs. If you don't have any batteries present, overloads lead directly to blackouts. At first, your buildings are not equipped to withstand power overloads, and accidents will happen. To be able to boot the system back up, the station needs one cycle cooldown. If batteries are present, these will provide power to their respective sector in the interim. At the end of this cooldown, if the power is stored in the sector's batteries lasted for the duration of the cycle, the system boots online automatically. If not, it will enter a blackout. Blackout is when stored up power in the sector's batteries runs out and all the sector's buildings shut down. These will occur automatically if no batteries are present. If the blackout occurred when moving the station, power will turn back on automatically. Cool. If the blackout occurred during an overload, you'll need to manually turn the power back on. But beware, if you try to turn the power back on and there's still too great a power demand for the system's capacity, or too many active buildings, you will plunge back into overload. Alright. External construction. Okay, so we need more power. Lots of solar panels. Oh, me likey. And it looks like you can just kind of keep building them on each wing. Let's build... Ooh, that's a lot of... Ooh. Let's build you. That's a lot of, the green thing. The green thing that I don't remember. That thing. I have some.
Power restored.
Great. Power restored. So I have my tech lab turned off because I don't have the power for it at the moment. Construct a full engine via the construction panel on the exterior view. So let's see how much power that's going to take. Special. Vol engine. It's not doing a thing. So we are getting the science from the moon, which is good. That's happening over here. We're almost done. And we're out of events to deal with here, so that's good. Okay. We're currently just cooking ourselves around the sun at Mercury. Everything seems fine. Yep. Seagull's done. Can I get you... I don't know. Go to Venus or something. Yeah, I'm not getting any mining happening, so that's cool. Alright. It's fine. I didn't need mining anyway, I guess. So why is this not constructing? There we go. Okay. Yes. I would love the Vol engine. I see its framework beginning. This is cool. Ah, bright lights. Bright lights. So it looks like it built the first set around every single segment. So it looks like that's just a universal thing that builds every single one, and then we can just keep upgrading from there. And then we kind of keep building around each one. So let's do that one next. Yes. But I do believe that gives me enough power.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Tech lab. Great. Yep, tech lab can turn on, and we can now do the probe launcher. Because why the hell not? Doesn't look like we can research anything else though. So all the upgrades seem to be locked for the demo, which is fine. But I like all of the options. Great. Solar panels are being built. We can collect that. We're almost out of polymer. We're almost out of polymer. I mean, we're not really almost out, but if I were to build all of the solar panels, we'd be out of polymer in a second. And I don't have a way to get more polymer that I can see.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Great.
Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Ah. Alright then, I'll talk to the CEO, man.
Hello, Administrator.
Hello.
I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others, like Dolos, who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Neat. Alright, depart from the solar system. Alright. That's our goal. Space travel, EKP. The electrokinetic propulsors, or EKP for short, enable movement of the Tycoon between stellar objects and various points of interest within a planetary system. Powering the EKP engine requires rerouting all of the power of the station, meaning that your batteries take over during travel. If a blackout occurs during EKP movement, it will resolve itself automatically when arriving at a destination. So that's kind of what happened, and I didn't realize that when I was telling it to go places. Hull deterioration. Deteriorates faster when moving. Okay. Technically hasn't really told me how to GTFO. How and or where do I leave the system? Also, what does this thing look like? Ah, bright light, right? I mean, it's on the back. I'd like to see it active, but at the moment it's just dark side, so I can't see anything. Alright, leave. It told me to leave. How do I leave? Oh, move Tycoon to the orbit of the moon. Well, I was just there, though. Can I build any batteries to keep myself alive in the meantime? No, I cannot. Cool. Let's see if I can get rid of these pieces here. I'll need to collect those, and then I'll need to destroy that road to make room, because I want to make that probe doodad. Now, it does want me to move to the moon, which is going to kill my power. I don't think I have a way to deal with that. Just going to burn all my power, I think. Let's go to the moon. To the moon! To the moon. Through the sun. Yes, through the sun. This is important. So yeah, it burns through all available power. And then the batteries are supposed to kick in, but it doesn't really show me where the battery power is. So the only thing I can think of is that one of my buildings completed construction while all of my power was being used. And I didn't have any control over that. So don't do construction while in movement. Okay, collect all those doodads. Ah, right. Power. Ooh. Oceanopolis supplies are replenished. Probably should go deal with that. Ah, the drive. Looks neat. I like it. Little segments in the ring. Oh, hi, Moon. Nice to see ya. Alright, Tycoon, orbit of the moon. Over here. Waiting for it to trigger the completion. There we go. Initiate the full jump at the planetary system map. Got it. Okay, so system maps. Or system jumps, there we go. The Vol engine enables space travel between planetary systems. In order to use the Vol engine, it requires charging for a period of time. During this, all Tycoon's power is redirected towards the engine, meaning your batteries will activate for a duration of the charge. If your battery is empty, etc., etc. Okay.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Oh.
Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Why, yes, I would love that. Can I have more people, please? Also, Oceanopolis has 30 more resources to collect, so let me get my dude man to do that. Because I would like to take all of the available food with me.
Charging Vol engine.
Please don't automatically jump at my cargo ships back there. Do we get to see what it looks like to charge? No, okay. Let's build that.
Vol engine ready.
Build that. That did not get collected. Why did that not get collected? Because power, right. Looks like I'm not doing that, that thing. Hang on. Fleet, are you doing your thing? Oh, he's not doing his thing either because all the power's been cut off. Okay. Can I... Yes. I think we're just gonna be done. Alright, let's see how pretty this is. Be pretty. I have no doubt that it's gonna be pretty. Oh, yeah. I like it a lot. That is a nice visualization.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
All right. I dig it. Fucking oops. Kill the moon. Kill the moon. Vol jump complete. Congratulations, Administrator, on the first successful test of the Vol engine. The morale of the Tycoon crew is high as they prepare for their next step in the journey. Just don't look behind you, it'll be fine. Yeah, exactly, Smooth Agent. He is gonna kill us all. That was awesome. I have said many times in the past, I am not great at city management games, colony management games, that kind of stuff. But with enough of the right flavor, I really do want to play them. And this is one of those. There was one recently. I don't remember which one it was, but there was another one recently that I really wanted to play. So hopefully I'll get more into colony management games. Right, The Wandering Village. Jesus, I don't know why I forgot that. The Wandering Village was another one that was really great. So maybe I'm just gonna play really nicely flavored colony management games and enjoy myself. So yeah, that will be it for tonight. This was IXION. I'm gonna look forward to this for sure. Blow up the moon, mic drop, walk away, warp away. So yeah, this will be it for IXION. And that'll be it for this night of Steam Next Fest demos. And I have more, so stay tuned. We have more tomorrow. Wrong. So, Smooth Agent, thanks for hanging out. Anyone else who is still lurking out there, thank y'all for coming. Thank you for any subs and follows that I might have missed. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.